A beloved piece of childhood nostalgia is on display at the LSU Museum of Art. The new exhibit highlights the iconic Little Golden Books and celebrates their impact on generations of readers. I took a tour of the exhibit to learn more about the history behind the Little Golden Books. Take a look. The LSU Museum of Art is taking visitors on a walk down memory lane by showcasing Golden Legacy, original art from the 80 years of Golden Books.
We're really happy to have this exhibition, which is on loan to us from the National Center for Children's Illustrated Literature in Abilene, Texas.
The exhibition showcases 60 original illustrations that have inspired generations, inviting people to discover the rich history of Little Golden Books. Museum curator Michelle Schulte notes the first issue debuted in 1942 at the height of World War II. Golden Books enabled children to escape from the turmoil of their surroundings, becoming a cherished gift passed down through generations.
It's really a show about nostalgia, and it's really about remembering and having these core memories from your childhood. And I can honestly say the first book that I remember my mother reading me was a Golden Book, and she was a child of the 40s when they first came out, and I read books myself when I was a child of the 70s, and then I went on to read them for my son in the 2000s.
One visitor, Lynette Gutierrez, walked through the exhibit nearly in tears as she recalled a childhood memory from when she was only 2 years old.
This is a special memory for me. As a child, it was a family joke that when people would come to visit, they would say, "Oh, we have a 2-year-old that can read." And this was my favorite book. And I knew every word and knew exactly when to turn the page. I could not read. I memorized it. But they would say, "Watch, she can read the whole book." And I would sit there and I would read the whole book and turn the page at exactly the right time. And people were astounded that a 2-year-old could read, but I could not. I was just memorizing this lovely book.
What a great memory. I love that. And so this just is, it goes to show these books have gone through generations.
They're timeless.
Timeless.
And I have grandchildren now, and we just love the Little Golden Books.
Michelle walked me through the 80-year history of Golden Books and how the books have evolved over the years.
So this is the beginning of the exhibition.
Okay.
Right here we have these images. These are scenes from The Three Bears. This was a book that was done in 1948, and it was illustrated and authored by Fyodor Wojciechowski. Again, he basically took a fairy tale that we all knew and loved back in the 40s, and he reimagined the version in his own head.
As we strolled through the exhibition halls, Michelle emphasized the various authors and illustrators who brought the books to life, highlighting the significant role women played in orchestrating these works while many men were away at war.
If we come over here, we're going to look at some more pieces by Tibor Grigorli. And so this is another piece. This is Scuffy the Tugboat.
Okay.
This is another iconic character from Golden Books.
Okay.
And Tibor, he was responsible for both of those characters. Of course, there was an author involved. In this case, it's Gertrude Crampton. Again, a woman, which is I always find really, really satisfying.
Yeah, absolutely.
But during that time, again, there's a whole outflux of men also going off to the war, and then on the home front, we have women that are supporting these businesses, but again, the women were really the experts in childhood literature and childhood education. They were the ones that are making discoveries and learning how kids learn. And so when you're creating a line of children's book that either a child can read to themselves or a parent can read to a child, they wanted to put these educational methodologies to use when crafting the stories.
She discussed the many partnerships that Golden Books have established over the years, including ongoing collaborations with PBS and the Taylor Swift biography, which sold 1 million copies within the first week of its release.
Something that Golden Books did that was very, very important was their partnerships or affiliations with businesses. And just like Disney and Mattel, they partnered with companies that were targeting children already or targeting family bases already with their content. But they also ended up doing some partnerships with businesses because, again, they were very smart.
At the conclusion of the tour, I also partnered with Golden Books to create my own Golden Book, which will be on display until the exhibit ends on May 25th.